All right, we're live. What?
Okay. I'm hoping I'm not going to get hit by a tree.
No, I'll stop.
That's gonna happen.
Go ahead, please.
Yeah, no, it's great comedic value.
I prefer you to hit me in the head.
Well, actually, yes. So y'all know we're live actually. So we probably don't want it to happen live, do we?
I had to have proof. I would.
That's the thing about being a part of progress. You know, you're in the middle of progress right now. How does that feel?
I feel like they're cutting down a pretty straight myrtle. You just taking it off the top?
Just trying to cut the dead wood out.
Ah.
Not really. Majority of the time it's not the proper way, but when you're restoring or trying to restore trees, cutting are only options.
Well, it's pretty.
We didn't realize we were going to be part of a restoration project.
We also get some, nature as well.
What a
Hi guys, it's Lindsey Waibl with Ann Hoke and Associates. We're here with our Friday Murfreesboro segment. We are here at Marinas on the Square. We are going to talk to Doug Duross today and about all good things Italian food. Before we go in, I wanted to announce a little special thing we're doing. We appreciate all of you guys for watching every week with us and following along. We are going to start a giveaway, a monthly giveaway. This month we are going to give away a decluttering session. It's about a $200, $250 value. So all you have to do to enter is call our office and tell them that you want to enter in. It's is there an online link as well?
Not yet. We'll have the link up and we'll put it in the description.
Okay, perfect.
So it'll be in the description of the video.
We'll leave the phone number in the description in the comments. So if you want to declutter your house, we're getting into the fall. Get rid of all the summer stuff. Get rid of all the bright teals and yellows and turn them into burnt oranges. Just give us a call and let us know, and we're going to draw the winner the last Friday of the month. So come on in and let's talk to Doug. We gotta find him, right?
I gotta hold the door for a lady. What do you do?
Well, I'm not used to people being a gentleman.
What?
Oh, I think I saw him.
What? Is he back here somewhere?
I think he's back there. Oh, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Are we interrupting?
No, you're fine.
Getting ready for the day?
Get ready for the day.
You want to chat with us for a few minutes?
Sure.
Well, come on up front. Let's get you out of your work zone. Loosen you up a little bit. Doug loves this stuff. All right.
Goodness.
Doug Duross, owner of Marinas on the Square, right?
Yes.
Is that where we are? I'm just kidding.
I think that's where I am.
Yeah, depending on the day, right? I think my name is Doug, and I think I'm at Marinas. So, how did you acquire Marinas? How long have you owned it?
Let's see. We acquired Marinas in 1998.
Oh, wow.
I was in the car business here.
Okay.
Really wanted out of it.
Okay.
We had come here quite a bit when Suzanne was pregnant with our firstborn, Alexandra, because we lived down on 2nd Avenue.
Does she crave one particular thing?
Pasta. Pasta and the
Just
sauce.
any sort?
Pasta and the sauce. And mainly the sauce.
Oh, okay.
It was a sauce she craved. So
Okay.
we walked down here and walked back. So we became friends with John and Cindy Marina, who actually started it. He came by the dealership one day. He said, "We're done. We're going to move back to Florida. Don't want to do this anymore." So, okay. So I went home and I mentioned it to Suzanne. Suzanne had worked at a high-dollar Italian restaurant in Highland Park Village
Oh, wow.
in Dallas.
Yes.
So, and she was in charge of seating, hostess. She's head hostess. She was phenomenal what she did. And so I mentioned it to her. I said, "Hey, because I kind of always wanted to own my own business." And so I mentioned it to her, and she said, "Over my dead body."
Okay, so you...
So I let it.
you dropped it?
I dropped it.
Oh,
I dropped it.
okay.
And then we were eating here with some friends a few months later.
Yes.
And we're sitting in the back, and one of the friends made the comment and said, "Well, at least when they walk in the door, they're buying something. Whereas the car business, it's one
Right.
out of 15, one out of 20. And Suzanne said something kind of clicked in her mind. She said, "Let's see if we can buy it." So we kind of sat down and said, "Okay, this is how it needs to work out. If it doesn't work out that way, then we just won't do it." Joe Saller, who was over at Calvary Banking at that time across the street, we went and talked to him, and or actually I went and talked to him, and after about a 30-minute conversation, he's like, "Let's see what we can do." So long story short, we ended up buying it.
So 22 years later,
22 years later, 4 kids.
4 kids.
We had 2 at the time, had 2 later. All 4 had worked here. I think Luke started when he was 14. He was the youngest, but all the others started when they were 15 or 16.
And you paid them?
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
My dad would have been like, you like to live under a roof, right?
That's right. That's right.
I'm like, oh, thanks, Dad.
That way I didn't have to give them an allowance.
Oh, that is smart.
And they all have great work ethics. They're all really good workers. So. But no, it's been a huge blessing. Like I said, we've had it for 22 years.
Same location.
Same location. We had a second location for a little while, but then when I reopened a restaurant in Nashville, and then 08 hit.
Yep.
So we kind of sold that. We got rid of the restaurant there, and then Marinas has just been our mainstay. It's and people say, how in the world do you do the restaurant business?
Right.
Isn't it terrible? I said, it's a piece of cake compared to the car business.
Because I could see that.
It's a piece of what?
Piece of cake.
Like
Piece of cake.
A
It's so
particular
much in
piece,
it.
like a tiramisu.
Yeah, tiramisu. So now I will say that no, it's just been a lot easier. We're closed. They used to be open 7 days a week. We closed Sundays when we first bought it, just kind of have a rest. Then we had Rebecca, our third child. It's like, oh no, I need another day. So that's why we close Sundays and Mondays,
Okay.
which a lot of the smaller restaurants
I
are
agree.
starting to follow too. You
Yeah.
got to have some days.
People in the service industry are typically closed Sunday and Mondays, right? That's like their
If
Saturday,
they're mom
Sunday.
and pops, yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Mom and pops.
So what's your favorite thing on the menu?
Probably our pizza. We
Your
make-
pizza is really good.
Thank you. I think we make the best pizza in Murfreesboro.
I've had a lot of pizza, and I think I could agree.
Part of that is probably because of the oven, which
Which I
I'll
haven't
show
had
you.
jalapenos on your pizza yet. So I guess I'll have to try that before I make my final decision. It's got to have some spice.
it's got to have some spice. One of my favorites is the veggie pizza with jalapenos and feta added to it. I used to make a Mexican pizza, which I may have to bring back at some point.
Maybe we could do a special?
Maybe we do a special. Instead of the sauce base, we would do a refried beans and enchilada sauce base.
I'm all in.
Chorizo.
Like, I'm all in.
Jalapenos.
I'm all in.
Okay.
Can you call it the Lindsey special?
Yeah, we'll
on
call
the
it the
menu?
Lindsey special. There you go.
I would feel special.
There you go. Good, good. That'd be
I'm
great.
all in.
It's a
lunch,
great pizza.
guys. It's almost lunch. It's almost mine's lunchtime is like 10 o'clock. I'm like ready for lunch at 10. It's my favorite meal of the day. It really is.
Can we make this video go longer?
Yeah, right.
To hang out.
You know I can talk. How much time? No, I'm just kidding. So how'd you end up in Murfreesboro?
Suzanne and I met in Dallas,
Mm-hmm.
and her brother and sister had gone to Vanderbilt and had just
Okay.
graduated. She also had some cousins here. And we didn't really want to raise a family. We were out in the downtown Dallas area, and we said, well, let's go move somewhere else. And so before we actually got married, I said, well, let me go up there and see if I can get a job up there. And got here on I think a Sunday, and the Monday I had a job. I
Wow.
had a dealership in Franklin, actually.
It's funny when God puts you in certain places
exactly,
at a time, isn't it?
Exactly. So, and actually the guy who hired me ended up coming to be the general manager at Jackson Brothers, the one who hired me at Franklin Nissan Mazda, and we're still friends. He's got dealerships in North Carolina, and we're still friends. Yeah, he actually, well, no, I won't tell you. It's a good story, but
For later.
For later. But no, so, but working in Franklin after a month or two, I was like, ooh, I can't live in Franklin. Because even back then, it was pretty pricey.
Mm-hmm.
So, but Murfreesboro has been great. Of course, we've seen it grow tremendously.
I bet.
Tremendously.
I bet.
In '92, when we moved here, I don't know, what's the population right now of Rutherford County, do you know?
Well,
It's over 150, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, I think Murfreesboro, when we moved here, was maybe 40,000.
oh, wow.
So you can check me on that.
We'll
but-
do that later.
And we were, I mean, half these buildings on the square were vacant.
Yep.
And you're one of the oldest.
Yep.
Yeah, actually, this, just a little interesting thing, this restaurant, or this building has been a restaurant since the turn of the century.
Wow.
Okay, or actually a little bit before there. It was built as a cotton warehouse
Uh-huh.
by the Critchlows, Carmine Critchlow, and I think I got that name right, who also built Jim Smythe's house on Main Street, which is like the Herman Munster three-story looking house, which has done a phenomenal job.
Yes.
But she actually started this before the Civil War, had to finish it afterwards. It was a cotton warehouse for a little while, and then just kind of stopped. And so, turn of the century, the reason why is College Street right here
Uh-huh.
was You know, there was no Northwest Broad and there
Right.
was no I-24 back then.
No.
This was the main road to Nashville.
Oh, wow.
I mean, you took college, if you notice, you cross Northwest Broad and you kind of go by Stones River.
Yep.
But you could actually take it all the way to Nashville. That was the main road. And then what they would do is they would turn here and then go out Main Street to go to Florida or anywhere south.
Huh.
That's how they had to go south. So they said, well, let's just make this a restaurant because everyone traveling has to make this turn. Busy Bee Cafe, Eddie's, I think that's Eddie's menu there. A lot of the people that are still alive would remember this as Don's Kitchen Corner. A lot of people would eat breakfast here. It's kind of like a city cafe. Don decided to close down. Some other restaurant, then it was an Asian restaurant for a little while, and then John and Cindy made an Italian restaurant. And they had it for about 5 or 6 years. So,
Well, that is cool.
I ate here from 94 up until 2006.
Okay.
So we actually had a studio right over there below the DA's office.
what studio was that?
It was EMG Records.
Okay, yeah,
And
yeah.
then had the other studio back there. Yeah, we had a lot of fun out here. That was in years and years and years.
Years and years ago.
Years ago.
I thought you were like 22.
Just,
I just look it
Just good
and
living.
sound it. I look it and sound it.
You definitely
I
sound.
moisturize,
Except for your beard.
except for my beard.
oh no, you do that too.
Yeah. Oh no, that's all natural.
Well, you go to Woods Viking, they got a little moisturizer.
Oh, I know. I don't put product in my beard. My goodness.
They were
I'm
trying to
trying.
talk me into it yesterday.
Oh, really?
It smells good though.
Guys, you need some beard oil. All right, our next segment, I need a local beard oil person.
Woods Viking.
Yep.
Woods Viking.
Yep.
They're
Call
great.
me.
They're
Yeah.
great.
Okay.
A lot
They-
of testosterone in that building, so just be careful.
A very,
Oh,
a
I
whole
can
lot,
handle
a whole
it. I
lot.
can handle it.
I walked in and I went, man, I feel manly now.
I know. You have to bring flannel when you walk through and just go like, now I can put my flannel on.
Give it like 2 weeks and you totally can.
Oh, 100%.
I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm so ready for the fall.
Yep.
So sweaters,
Yes.
here we
There
go.
you go. There you go.
Well, Doug, I appreciate so much you taking some time today and telling us about Marinas. Y'all, if y'all have not had their pizza, you really, take it from me, I'm an expert, clearly.
And they could come in and have a Lindsey. Who knows?
Yeah, the Lindsey special will be on by next.
I don't know.
Pressure!
I gotta talk to my staff.
We'll edit it out later. It's fine. No, I'm kidding. No, I need some chorizo. I need to taco pizza.
Now, if you like the chorizo,
Yes.
my favorite pasta dish
Okay.
is our Dante's Inferno. You want
I'm
spice? Yes. Chorizo, jalapenos, all that stuff.
I'm so in.
And if just tell them not to make it too spicy.
No,
unless you want-
authentic.
If you want a really spicy, they'll put in a cup of jalapeno juice. That makes it really spicy.
Oh, yes. We need to have like a spice eating contest. Who can eat the spiciest food?
Well, see, growing up in Texas, jalapeno
I grew up in
eating
Southern
contest.
California.
Okay, jalapeno eating contest. Yeah, that's why you like the chorizo.
Yes. So we need to get that on the books too. Well, guys, we appreciate you joining us this week as always. Don't forget about our contest that starts today. All the details will be in your comments. Where's mine?
Yep.
Lower
close
three.
enough.
Okay,
Yep.
good.
Well done.
Bull, thanks for always manning the ship. Doug, we appreciate your time
My
today.
pleasure, my
Come
pleasure.
check out Marinas on the Square. Breakfast, lunch.
No, just
Not
lunch
breakfast,
dinner.
lunch and dinner.
Don't do that to me.
Chorizo. We're talking about
I know.
chorizo.
that's what I'm
Chorizo,
saying.
eggs,
Even my
gola,
kids are like
potatoes.
tacos. You know, we'll take the dough for the pizza.
Could it be like a
and
Mexican
I'll-
restaurant until like 11?
That's what they're begging me to open a taco place, and I'm like, I'm not getting up at 3 in the morning. I'm just not doing it. Unlike some people who do kickboxing at 5, crazy people.
But then we can have
Sorry,
tacos.
Craig.
Then we can have tacos after the
There
kickboxing.
you go.
Anyways, guys, I'm sorry about that. All right, we'll work on the taco bar. We'll do another Facebook Live when you open it. Anyways, have a happy Friday. Happy Labor Day, guys. Enjoy your 3-day weekend, and we will see you next Friday.
Well done, Doug. Well done. Now, I just want to have a little look around.
Sure,
You
sure.
can go back to cleaning. Like, isn't that what you were doing? You were
I
cleaning
was
something.
actually- I just started recording. I'm trying to think. There's a couple. There's a couple people kickboxing. It's not